In the Bible, in the book of Acts, there are a couple different stories of disciples or apostles being arrested and put into prison. One with Peter. Now, in Peter's case, the angel came, opened up the doors, and led Peter out of prison. Led him out of his trial. Now, in Paul's case, he was arrested, an earthquake occurred, all the doors in the prison were opened up, and Paul stayed there. Why? Well, sometimes we go through these trials and we look for the easiest way out. Now, Paul could have walked out that door and been gone. However, he chose not to for a couple reasons. Number one, maybe God wasn't finished in this trial in Paul's life. But number two, and I think more importantly, especially in his case, there was one watching. And the one watching was the keeper of the prison. This is what it says. And the keeper of the prison, awaking from sleep and seeing the prison doors open, supposing the prisoners had fled, drew his sword and was about to kill himself. But Paul called with a loud voice, saying, "Do yourself no harm, for we are all here." Now, in this case, the keeper of the prison, he ran to them. He was ultimately saved because he saw what God had done, and then he received the testimony from Paul. He received the gospel, and ultimately he and his whole family were saved. See, you and I go through these trials, and sometimes we want to get out so bad that we'll take the first opportunity to get out. Sometimes there's people watching and waiting to see how we're going to respond in this trial and how God is going to be faithful in these trials. And ultimately, it may in fact be for their good, even if it's for our difficulty. Okay? Plus, might even make us more Christ-like. God bless.